Yes. Car pots. Yes. What up YouTube, Rich D here with Go Fast Florida, coming with you with another vlog. So I am actually really excited. As you saw by the intro, I got my coder intake ordered. I'm actually going with the Injen compared to some of the other ones. I really just wanted to check it out. I saw some of the performance data on there, so that's kind of why I leaned in on that one. So we're gonna take it out, or check it out I should say. Worst case scenario, I'll get an AFE or something like that. But yeah, for starters, I'm going with the Injen coder intake, and we're doing a full install today. So without further ado, for starters, let's hear it. The factory versus the, obviously, aftermarket. Obviously, I love my big V8, you know, so we can't go wrong with that. But next, we're going to install. I'm going to show you actually exactly what I'm doing, what I'm taking apart, what bolts I'm, or what size, millimeters, etc. tools that I'm using to actually get this all done. So I am not a professional. I could very well blow up my car. These are all valid possibilities. Hopefully none of that happens and the install goes well, and yeah, let's see what happens. So that's everything. Minus the knife. That's mine. All right, so I think I'm going to start by putting the box together, just to get that out of the way, and then I'll start to disassemble the Corvette, and then we'll get rolling. I'm going to time lapse a lot of this because obviously if you're buying one of these and you're doing it yourself, you're not unfamiliar with car tools. So if you are, maybe you should seek a little help because this really shouldn't be that complicated. All right, here we go. I'm actually going to remove some of the existing piping and hardware. After doing a quick look, apparently I got to use some of the grommets out of the factory box. So I actually got to take this one off first. Alright, so starting off, 7mm. It's 1, 2 over there. Should be quick in and out. Take that out. Okay. So actually, there's a little clip on the side here, and when I pressed it, it actually released it. So that came down. That's boom, boom. I loosened this up with 7mm, or I'm sorry, 7mm, 8mm, and that's off. Now I gotta loosen up this guy and I should be able to get that whole thing off. Perfect. All right, there's the old air box out. All right. So next, that right there is your map sensor. That needs to come out, because that's actually going to get mounted onto the new box. So, let's go. Alright, so if you look, this has this little lock and unlock button that locks it. Press down to release the mechanism on the inside. I don't know if you can kind of catch that. So if you've never done this before, just keep wiggling around until you figure it out. All right, next we have to remove the air box, which looks like I've got a screw there. No, looks like it's just the 2 screws. I'll be able to move that out of the way. We should be good to go. These are 10mm bolts. So, okay, so we're back, and I've got these 4 screws in. We've got this little weird gauge thing in, and this nozzle is connected to that nozzle. This is secure, map air sensor secure, and that's it. I think now all we gotta do is put it back in the car. All right. So this went in a little crazy last time, so let's see if I can repeat that process. Oh, and of course that went way easier this time. Over the grommet. There's the hole there. 10mm bolts. Perfect. Not too tight. Good to go. Alright. Now, plug the map there since you're back in. Lock. Good and tight. Before I have this, just want to make sure we got that placed properly. All right, so one thing I want to note is that these little, whatever they're called, sorry, it's a little late. I'm just trying to get them knocked out. Have the space in there. I've actually been trying to sit here for about 20 minutes, shoving them all down. I actually went down to the site to check to see, and as long as it covers the nozzle up top, there's no way that's coming out. Those are solid. So now I can wrap this install out by reinstalling the factory intake from the radiator, and this installation is complete. See what she sounds like. All right, just a quick update on my cold air intake from Injen. Overall, now that I know what I'm doing, definitely it would be easier on the second run. So all in all, this one took me about an hour. It really, after everything that I saw, I should have been in and out of this thing probably 20, 30 minutes tops, 100% tops. So I had to figure out a few things on my own. Ended up reading the instructions, which I don't normally like to do, but had to be done. Just wanted to make sure I had this done because it is a Corvette. It's not, you know, my Nissans or my Infinities that I'm used to, you know, working on. So definitely confident about not blowing anything up on this. This one stuff is not cheap to fix. So altogether, pretty good install. I'm pretty happy with it. I can't wait to get this thing on the road. I'm gonna do some of that B-roll here in a bit, probably in the morning. It's a little late out right now, but in the morning I'll get some B-roll going, some of the footage with the intake on the outside, and we'll keep it rolling. So hopefully you learned a little something from my mistakes. And but if you are someone that owns a Corvette, maybe you want to take around just a little bit, cold air intake is definitely something you can do. Be patient, make sure you have the correct tools, and like I said, just take your time. And if it comes down to it, read the instructions, watch this video. Hopefully between this and whatever's on the internet, you've got everything that you need to get it done. But again, Rich D here with Go Fast Florida. Catch you on the next one.